Hey guys, welcome back to the Business of Art. So I am here with Mike from Stone Coat Countertops, and not only do they have an amazing epoxy business, but your channel has just friggin' exploded.
Thank you.
Like, okay, so when did you guys hit 100,000?
We hit 100,000, I believe, August last year.
Yeah, so between August last year and now, you guys are now at about 240,000, right?
Yeah.
That is huge. That's 140,000 in less than a year since that point, like 6 months, basically. So what would you say were what were your successful actions in just starting the channel and growing it from there, and then your recent humongous explosion?
No, cool. You hit something on the head. We had lunch. We've done some projects today, and I really listened to what you were saying. And your main goal is, because I asked you a similar question. I said, why are you popular? Why do people like Mixed Media Girl? And you give back, or you're really intently aware of your audience and their needs, and you try to fulfill that before anything else. Everything else takes care of itself after you give first. And so that's always been our intention with our channel, and our whole philosophy is give it away for free and don't ask for anything in return, but just hope. Just cross your fingers, and if you give a good content, hope, and if they support you, great. If not, we're all still friends,
Yeah.
So that's our goal, and so that's how we started. And then I think it's just compounded. I think you go through that trial area of, I want to see if this really works. And people, what's happened is everybody loves social media, so when they make something really cool, everybody goes and shares it. And so we've noticed we have a 63% reorder rate, which is, first year was 40%, now it's 63%, which is huge.
Yeah.
So that tells me they really like what they're doing, and they're doing it again. So
cool. And then, so for those like just starting out their YouTube channel, let's say, what would be your top tips? Like, what do you think have been your most successful actions that you can kind of relay for other people to use in building their channels?
Top tips, number one is don't set out to, don't have, if your priority is to make money on YouTube, you're gonna have a hard time.
Yeah, don't try to make those viral videos on everyone.
No, don't try. Like, if it's transparent, if all you're doing is trying to make money on YouTube, people see it. But if you have real things to offer people that are helpful or inspirational, or they're a tutorial, or they have value involved, they're funny, whatever that value is, if you do that really well, it will grow. But it's a long game. If you're in it for the short term, it's not the platform for you. But if you're in it for the long game, the reason we love it so much is it's evergreen. It's on there. People can go back and archive things that are searchable. It's the second largest search engine in the world. So when people are searching things, that's content that lives there for long periods of time. So I think we're not doing much different, other than we've always tried to scale and get better at what we do. So we make better quality videos, but we're doing the same thing we did in the beginning, which is just trying to add some value of what we make, and maybe somebody likes it and wants to build something similar.
Cool. Yeah, so definitely go in there with the intention of being in it for the long haul and helping others.
I think a big one too is listen to your audience. So we actually invented a tool because of the feedback of our audience, and that tool did $500,000 in sales this year. Because we listened to our audience from one tool. So I built a jig that it flattens slabs, which I built it out of spare parts in my cabinet shop, and I made a video on how to use blue epoxy in the cracks of a porous wood and make a table, right? My excitement was the table that I made, not the jig that flattened the table. Yeah. But everybody asked about the jig. Nobody cared about the table, and I'm going, and they're like, can you give us plans? Can you tell us, can you do a video on how you made that? I was like, I made that video just with spare stuff laying around here in about a half an hour. I made that jig. And so we listened to that, and then we refined. I made like 8 different prototypes, got with my machinist buddy, and we tried to make it better and better and better, and then we offered them to people, and people love that jig. But if I didn't listen to that audience, if I got offended every time somebody said your audio quality is bad, I would have never up leveled and gotten a better lavalier. I didn't even know what a lavalier mic was. I didn't know what HD was when I started doing videos. So they're like, can you at least record in, you know, a little, like everything was 240, like 240. Oh, no. So I didn't realize even how to upload. I had like the black squares around everything. And so listening to my audience and not getting offended, but trying to see through, maybe some of it's offensive, but okay, what's the real intent? Maybe there's some truth here, and then look into how to better yourself in your channel, and just never settling, always wanting to get better.
Yeah.
You know, if you settle, I think that's when you'll stop growing. But I think we're growing because, you know, guys like Chris, who I've, you know, Chris used to pack boxes with us, and he's got these amazing skills that were hidden. I didn't know about him.
Right.
And he's an amazing editor and knows way more about, you know, film and editing and art and things like that than I do. And so you can solicit the help of others that are smarter than you, you know.
Absolutely. Okay, good. I think those are great tips. Definitely check out Stone Coat's channel if you haven't yet. They are amazing with even just the basics of their thumbnails. They have a great intro that they always do, which I think is a really cool thing, of showing the end product at the beginning of the video, and then Mike does a voiceover. So you know what to expect in the video, and it gets you excited about watching the video with that intro. That's what I've noticed about your channel too. Other than obviously you guys just give. You teach others all kinds of cool stuff. So I think that's what has really made your channel grow. But yeah, you guys are quite something with your quality as well. So check out their channel. Definitely.
That's all Chris and Luke. They've up leveled, and what you said about that intro is people don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste people's time. So we should, once I learn to show the end first, where they don't have to wait to the end to see it, like show the end, here's what they're really going to learn, and if you don't like it, probably don't want to waste your time on the video.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome. All right. Well, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.
Thank you.
You got it.
Yes, you got it.